Hi, I'm Vanessa Joy. We are shooting some natural looking portraits, but with off-camera flash. Thanks so much to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Now we're in a place where the natural light is actually absolutely gorgeous. I mean, without effort, let's just take a picture. Like, oh, it's perfection, it's awesome. But we do have limitations when it comes to natural light and a little bit of less creative options if we're only shooting natural light. So I want to show you just some different ways to shoot with off-camera flash in a scenario like this one that's just going to enhance your photos and make them look that much better. So I'm going to take this flash. I am going to make sure my beam angle is spread all the way out. And that's really hard to do with one hand, so we're going to put that down. All right, so we want to spread it all the way out so it's shooting as wide as possible. If I want to fill light, I want it to be nice and wide. Now I'm just going to place this kind of haphazardly right here, and I'm going to point it at this white wall that's right behind. So where it is now is not actually where I want it to be. So hang tight. Let me show you what that does, and then I'll have a little bit more intention to it in a second. Awesome. So right off the bat, that photo right there, look how much more filled in her face is. But I still want to make sure that this is going to work a little bit nicer for me. So I'm going to take that light and I'm going to tilt it more at like a 45-degree angle to bounce off this wall. I do have a TV here, so that's going to block a little bit of it, but I think I'm just going to get a nicer light pattern just from that little tilt of it coming that way. So let's give that a try. All right, so that's what we've got right there. That's kind of the easiest way to work with off-camera flash and getting a nice even fill so that you don't have to worry about any shadows and your model is free to move around wherever she wants. I'm going to change my lens and take a few more. I want to go to this 16 millimeter. This is a 2.8 lens, so it's going to be a little bit darker. Yeah, that looks great, Megan. Perfect. The eye autofocus is just doing such a great job. I don't have to like get down and be crazy about it, and I can get the whole scene. All right, so let's kick it up a notch, and I'm going to switch from having this bounce to be a little bit more direct. So what I want to do is I'm going to take my Profoto Click softbox. Really any softbox will do that works obviously with your light, but I want to put light more on her face. And instead of this looking like a completely natural light and light and airy and everything's bright and vibrant, I want to specifically light certain areas so that I can just make my photo look different than if someone was sitting in here with an iPhone. Let's just freeze it that way. I wonder what happens if I just hold it myself. I love your pose. Now for this, I'm going to get a little bit more dramatic. Yeah. We'll see what we do with the angles. Awesome. Now what I think I'm going to do, we're going to switch. Again, benefits of off-camera flash. I'm going to take that off and I'm going to put on a grid. Boop. Pointed directly at her face. And I might need to change the, nice. A little bit there. Perfect. Love it. Cool. In case you haven't already heard about today's video sponsor, Squarespace, let me tell you some of my favorite features. I've used Squarespace for a ton of different websites. My photography website, e-commerce website, selling photography education, and I've even designed my dad's band website. And it's all done in just a few clicks because Squarespace has really wonderful design templates for any type of style that you can imagine, and they're all clean, professional, and really easy to use. Now, if you're a photographer like I am and you are always on the go, updating your website tends to be the thing you put on the back burner. Well, with Squarespace's app, you can upload new photos to your website right from your mobile device, making sure that your photography work that is showcased is up to date at all times. Now, Squarespace isn't just about building a website. Yeah, it does that, and it's great. It also goes one step further into the workflow management of your business, including sending invoices, calendar scheduling, accepting payments, you name it, Squarespace probably does it. Now, if you head to the link in the description below, you're gonna get an extra 10% off. So make make sure you take advantage of that. Try out Squarespace and see how easy it is to create a website, manage it, throw anything you want on there, and showcase your business as best as it can be. Now back to the video. You know what we can do to make it more nighttime vibes? Oh, I'm very excited. Love when I think of fun things that I like. Let's just put this yellow gel on here. It's probably gonna be a little bit dramatic. And you can just plop it right underneath the grid. All right. And then I'm gonna change my white balance because I know I have an yellow gel. So let's go white balance. I'm gonna go to tungsten light. This is so exact. Try right there. Yeah, that's it. That's perfect. So now we are really getting into just a little bit more creative fun. Cool. So now that I've lit her face, now let's add one more light just for fun. And let's add a gel on that one too. Can we make it pink? Pink is my favorite. You know what? We'll just put it right here. I really just want it to like light her hair, light a little bit of the backdrop. I'll probably need to change my lens because I can see the light, I'm sure right now. Yes, I can, but it's quite fun. This looks really good. Let me change the lens. Let's go to 35. There we go. This is very fun. Love it. Kind of, yep, play around a little. And then mess with your hair a bit. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. So we just went through a whole bunch of different scenarios where you have natural light, where you've got bounce light, where you've got fill light, where you've got direct light, and then where you got colored light. So lots of different things you can do with off-camera flash that just surpasses anything you were going to do with natural light, and the person next to you could do with their iPhone. So if you're watching on YouTube, hit like, subscribe, ring the bell, and I'll see you next time.